It's a classic beach day blunder. You step outside under gray skies, leave the sunscreen at home, and come back hours later looking like a boiled lobster. Surprise! Clouds are not your skin's best friend. In fact, they're about as effective at blocking UV rays as sunglasses are at stopping a freight train. The myth that overcast skies protect you from sunburn is not just wrong, it's painfully misleading. And science backs this up with an ironic twist. Some of the worst sunburns happen on cloudy days. Here's why. Up to 80% of ultraviolet UV radiation, particularly UVB, the spectrum responsible for burning, can pass through clouds with very little resistance. That cozy layer of fluff above you is not a UV force field. It's more like a soft diffuser. Instead of blocking radiation, it often just scatters the rays, sending them in all directions, including directly onto your skin. The result? You may not feel like you're getting burned because the brightness and heat are muted, but the invisible UV rays are still going full throttle. That disconnect between perception and reality is what makes cloudy sunburns so sneaky. Worse, certain weather conditions can even intensify UV exposure. For example, thin, high-altitude clouds can cause something called the broken cloud effect. In this phenomenon, gaps in the clouds allow direct sunlight to stream through while surrounding clouds scatter and reflect additional UV radiation down to the ground. This can result in brief bursts of increased UV intensity, higher than what you'd get on a completely clear day. So your skin might be getting hit from above, the side, and all directions at once, without you even noticing until your shoulders are glowing. People often skip sun protection under cloud cover because the cues they rely on, visible sunlight and temperature, are dialed down. The irony is that the lack of sensory warning makes it even easier to overexpose the skin. You don't squint, you don't sweat, and the breeze feels pleasant, so you stay out longer. That extra time adds up to a higher UV dose than you'd likely tolerate on a sunny day when you'd instinctively seek shade or sunscreen. It's like sunburn stealth mode. Skin damage from these cloudy day misadventures isn't limited to temporary redness or peeling. Repeated overexposure, even when it doesn't result in visible burns, can lead to DNA mutations in skin cells, breakdown of collagen, and eventual premature aging. And yes, melanoma and other skin cancers can be the downstream consequence of thinking you were safe just because the sun was hiding. UV rays don't need your visual permission to do their work. This is especially important in places with naturally high UV indexes. Think tropical regions, high elevations, or areas near reflective surfaces like sand, snow, or water. The combination of scattered cloud light and reflection creates a kind of UV boomerang that can strike when you least expect it. People skiing in foggy mountains or walking on a beach under dense cloud cover may be at high risk of getting burned without a hint of sunshine in the sky. So the next time you head out on a cloudy day, don't be fooled by the cool breeze or dim light. Sunscreen, hats, and UV-blocking clothing aren't just for summer beach days. They're for any day your skin might be exposed, which, scientifically speaking, is pretty much every day. Weather may change, but UV radiation is a stubborn constant. It doesn't care whether you can see the sun. It just keeps shining right through.